Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. But to all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you. And if you're new here, we say welcome. Don't forget to hit on that subscribe button and likes, share, and please in the comments below, no derogatory comments. Thank you. Till I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Ben.
Wọ́n fẹ́ support justice for Mohbad because wọ́n rí shortcomings and problems that we were facing. You understand? They were retired judge of the.
Is he court. Hello, comrade? Is he judge or Ada Foundation?
Ṣé ti ẹ̀ rí kó tó dọ́gba
Bankole is from Ada Foundation, no.
Okay, madam, ibi tẹ́yìn mọ̀ lẹ́ sọ yẹn.
Hold on, comrade. Comrade, hold on, please.
Okay.
Whatever comrade tells you about Bankole and Smith, this is the man that interviewed Bankole and Smith for Ada. So listen to him, because let me tell you something.
Okay.
Myself, comrade, Susie for Justice, Aries, Ryan Whisper, Mr. Miwa Baba Mohbad, and about a Jamaican woman and about 3 other people that we don't know where they are right now. To be in a group. The last person that joined that group was Westo. I was the one that brought Westo to the group. And it went up to 2 or 3 weeks before Westo, the whole thing scattered. Now, when we broke out with me, Baba Mohbad and Mr. Miwa. Now, Comrade was the one that Ada approached that interviewed Bankole and Smith. So when he tells you something about Bankole and Smith, he has everything because he was the one who interviewed Bankole and Smith before they got hired by Ada Foundation. So over to you, Comrade.
Okay, bossman. Okay.
Okay, so madam, you got the bossman sọ fún yín was true. All of us were in the group. Susie and Aries can bear witness to that interview. It was Susie and Aries that started the interview with Bankole and Smith and Ada. Later, they now put me on the meeting, and we continue the meeting, we continue the interaction, we continue the interview. Now, Bankole and Smith gave them a bill, and they were negotiating that bill before I joined that meeting. So, when I joined the meeting was going on. Now, I asked Bankole and Smith that you are a lawyer and you are practicing in Lagos. If you are a lawyer and you are practicing in Lagos and you are a good lawyer that everybody knows in Lagos, you must know my grandfather. And he said, what's the name of my grandfather? And I mentioned his name. And he said, wow, that he now said, okay, because of me, I'm involved, he's going to give them a discount because my grandfather was somebody that they respected in the society, and he gave them discount. Now, that is not the point of argument. The point of argument was that even Ada was not the one that knows Bankole and Smith. Are you getting my explanation? Ada was not the one that knows Bankole and Smith. Ṣé mo pé àwa kan ò sí ní orí TikTok nígbà tí Justice for Mohbad bẹ̀rẹ̀? Somebody like me, I don't know TikTok. I wasn't on TikTok.
Nǹkan tẹ́mi náà ṣe tètè wo TikTok, Facebook mo wà, Ada Foundation Facebook.
It was on Ada làwa ti máa ń ṣe discussion tàwa. It was Bossman that now opened my account that says, comrade, I have to come to TikTok. So he opened the account, he gave me the password, and I started using it. You know. Now, when we were doing
let me cut in there, comrade, I beg your pardon. The main reason why I used to be on the Yekudi platform too, on Facebook. When we saw that a lot of wrong information was coming through TikTok account, from TikTok, that's why we came on TikTok to correct the narratives that was going on, because we all hear that the notion, the impression, the whatever coming on TikTok, there's a lot of propaganda coming on TikTok, like Obelegushi, the father of the son, different kind of stuff going on TikTok, different names, different things, and all stuff like that. So that's why we came on TikTok, and on the 1st of January 2024, nígbà tí àwọn ti Wùmí tí wọ́n petition almost all the hosts, including Yekudi name was involved there. They could petition all the hosts.
I just remember that you brought me to TikTok. You opened the account. We did it together and so on. Now, what I'm trying to bring about was that Uriada Latiman talk, Latiman discourse. Now, there were 2 retired judges. They were also part of those discussions on other platforms. Now, those 2 judges now felt this matter is a crazy matter. How can they assist? They now said they know some 2 lawyers who are very crazy, who are very, very good, that can help us out in this matter. So we now ask them, who are these judges? They now say Bankole and Smith. So those 2 judges, they are the ones that actually introduced and brought Bankole and Smith to us. Not even at their, not even Ada went to source for them. That's where a lot of people get it wrong. You understand? So it was those 2 retired judges that actually nominated. Okay, we know some lawyers that are very good. Bankole and Smith, they can handle this case for you, and you will smile. And they are the ones that actually introduced them. So it's not as if Bankole and Smith is Aries lawyer or Ada lawyer or this or that. They just came through Ada. And when we had that meeting, they said they cannot represent the public without a body. And fortunately, Ada has an NGO.
Please, let's power it. Please.
And Ada has an NGO. So therefore, we say, okay, if Ada has an NGO, let them come through Ada's NGO. And that's how those lawyers came. It's not as if Ada was the one that went and hired them by herself. They were nominated by people who also wanted to render help for the justice. Wow! So that is how it came about there.
That is how we came about that. One day, I
was against Bankole and Smith. No, I was not against Bankole as in person. I was just engaged that I was against the way they portray. That I won't lie to you, I was not supporting Bankole and Smith. So, because of my personal reasons, I was not just supporting them, but I was not against their personality because they are good lawyers, I know that. But because the way they were presenting them, like they went to, I just don't like the approach, But when it comes to justice for Mohbad, you have to let whatever personality that you have or your personal vendetta, you have to let it go. I know the reason why Baba Mohbad does not want to deal with Bankole and Smith back then, which I was in support. I know the reason why some people do not want to, but it's high time that we have to let go of the past. And I was like, I did my little finding because I have not spoken to Ada before. I was not part of
Sorry, Bossman. Someone said on the comment section like Bankole and Smith are properties.
Oh, come on, man. You see, these are the things that all these people of TikTok used to preach to people.
Sister Berry, don't
listen to them. Please, break down the whatever of Bankole and Smith.
No, Bossman, don't even dwell on that topic again.
Just enlighten people here. So that people may know.
I was on that ask this question. I heard that barrister is a son. Sorry, is a son.
One of them is a son.
Yes, is a son. Yes, I heard that they are very, very good and vast in this kind of case.
Now, Miss Mommy Joy, one of the Bankole and Smith is the son and is more superior than Shitu.
Yes, I was told that too. I was told that it's more superior.
Now, just know that Bankole and Smith,
told that.
they are 2 in 1. Oh,
Yes, I know.
which makes which is going to make Justice for Mohbad Baba to be stronger. And then,
So are they not out of the Justice for Mohbad? Are they out of it finally?
Since when?
No, they are not out. They are still fighting to get their way back. But don't worry, you will see what's going to happen.
Please, so let them get their way.
Can you break down about Bankole and Smith so that by the time they go to other platforms, they won't be giving them wrong information? Can you break it down to say right?
Sorry, give me their full name. I have my laptop, my iPad. I will search it and read it out for them.
I learned that they are sons and they are very vast. One of them is vast.
But hold on, do you guys believe in miracle? Do you guys believe in miracle?
There is nothing God cannot do.
No, do you guys believe in miracle?
Yes, I believe
Don't
in
worry.
miracle.
All of these things that Bankole and Smith, they are out. They are miraculously.
Comrade, I'm hearing you, sir.
Sorry, comrade, can you please give me their name?
Bankole and Smith now.
Share together, Lower.
Professor Bankole and Smith. Yes.
Okay, Professor Bankole.
Okay, let me say something. You said this issue, we've dealt with it a lot of time, several times. We've done analysis, and we've considered this matter of property lawyer, criminal lawyer. We've considered it to be a dead topic.
I'm sorry, come. Is it Professor Michael Akintayo?
No.
He's not the one.
Professor, is it Ishak? I think it's one Muslim name like that.
No, remember by you.
Imran Smith. Yeah, Imran Smith.
Imran Smith.
So bringing that topic again, I think it's just going to cause confusion and crisis, which I always try as much as possible to avoid. Now, if I want to answer that question, Shitu is what? Shitu is a criminal lawyer, specialized. Abi? Now, the question is, do you find Shitu handling a corporate matter? Yes. We find Shitu handling corporate matters. We find Shitu in election petition tribunals. We find Shitu in civil cases. That is out of his own personal, professional expertise. So what is he doing in all those fields that are not his own personal, private area of specialization? That is the answer. So even if you say Bankole,
please let's engage this live o ẹ bá tap o ẹ bá tap o Ọlọ́run ní bá ti ń jẹ o ẹ máa ṣe rere nínú ayé o ó ṣe gbé ewé kankan má bá jù. Let's engage the live, please.
Even if you come forward to say Bankole and Smith, they are property lawyers, that is their core area of specialization. So does it mean that they don't have the jurisdiction to handle a commercial law, a corporate law, civil law, or criminal law? So every lawyer has their own primary area of specialization that is core, that is major, and they minor in all other areas. Same thing as Shitu, who is his core major area is criminal matters, but he minors in election petition tribunal, he minors in civil matters, he minors in commercial matters, and all other related law issues. And at the same time, if you have a chamber as a lawyer who is a SAN, the Senior Advocate of Nigeria, in that chamber, you will see other lawyers who are experts that focuses on one core area or another. So if I am a lawyer and my area of concentration is commercial law, if I am a SAN, in my chamber, I will have other lawyers who who their core areas are criminal, commercial, civil law, family law, and so on and so forth. So the excuse of Bankole and Smith is not a criminal lawyer does not apply. In as much as in their chamber, they have an expert lawyer whose core area of specialization is criminal. And they also minor in criminal. So it doesn't apply. So that is the issue. Even if they are coming to court, they don't come as a single lawyer. They come with some other experts who are member of their chamber who specializes in criminal law. So it's not an excuse. It's just an excuse of trying to rubbish somebody or trying to get them out of the matter at all costs. That is where you see somebody saying, hey, their property law, their commercial law, their this. Madam Dola, Mrs. Adegoke, are you listening to me?
Yes, sir. I'm with you, comrade.
Barrister Mrs. Adegoke, the most performing lawyer in Corona courts. Is she a criminal expert? She's not a criminal expert. She specializes in corporate and commercial law. So what are you talking about? They are just flimsy excuses that does not apply. And I think that's my submission. Oh, thank you. I think I'm able to clear that. Auntie Perry, do I clear that?
Oh, yes. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, let me try to bring some things out that people do not understand that happen behind the closed well. I beg your pardon for those that do not want me to say this out to the public, but I'm not going to say nothing but the truth here. Ever since Bankole and Smith have been involved in the process of Mohbad, even despite the fact that the magistrate court has actually chased them out of the inquest, they kept on. I kept coming out to tell people that Bankole and Smith, they are a very good colleague or friend of Sanshitu. They communicate. They talk on WhatsApp. They have a group on WhatsApp. That is Bankole and Smith for you. Baba Mohbad is aware of this. Baba Mohbad knows that Bankole and Smith and Shitu talks with Odumusu back then. Now let me break this thing to you now. When they went to do the pathology, when the pathology came, to the government pathology came, it was Bankole and Smith that was brought by Ada Foundation that worked together, probably with Odumusu. The questions that Sanshitu, I'm not bringing down anybody, they all work together. All of them work together, the team work together. Some of the questions, I'm not bringing one more together background, they all work together, which is what we are talking about. Hello, Arifa.
Bossman, I don't think
yes,
you need any breakdown. You don't need any breakdown concerning that area.
Okay.
You've already proved it to the world that they are good, and you've just give a very valid point out now how they have been working hand in hand.
Sorry,
you understand? I personally
sorry, Arifa, any bad comments on the comment section, I'm going to block that person. No insults here. Thank you.
I personally put camera before the SAN, Imran Smith, when I asked the question, what is the relationship between them and the other son, Shitu, and others, and he confirmed to me, to the world, that they are a very close friend. For the fact that Imran Smith is the senior to Sanshitu himself, you understand, but yet they are a very good friend. So whatever they do together, if they are privileged to know, let's just make sure it's safe. It is their own personalities. Thanks so much, Bossman.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say in essence is that Baba Mohbad was actually aware of all these things. Baba Mohbad, as at last year, December, he was ready to work with them. But when we got to Miwa, I told you earlier on that we had 4 hours meeting for 2 days. The first day that we had meeting with Miwa, I guess it was 3 days, but he said he was going to work. So we talked till he got to the or to his work, and he said he wanted to go clock in. So we continued the next day, 4 hours. Miwa said there are some of their supporters that do not want Bankole and Smith. Who are the supporters? Their boss, the blogger, and some other people downward like that. So I was like, now, because of you are scared that you are going to be dragged by your blogger, so you're not going to do the right thing to allow these people to work. Do you think it is in the way the public is actually happy that the coroner inquest was actually shut down? Do you know that it has been shut down for like 3 months as at that time? And I gave Baba and Miwa of instances that come. If I were to be, because we have right, because at the first when they gave, when Bankole and Smith put this thing to the coroner inquiry, what they called, when they brought this thing, what's the name of this thing that they brought to the coroner, that they shut down the coroner inquest?
Stay of proceeding.
Stay of proceeding, thank you. I was really mad. I was mad because I was just trying to use my own personal human right, whatever. But because I have human rights, every one of us here, we have our own human rights. Does not mean that Bankole and Smith does not have the whole human right. They have to. You cannot let your human right to infringe their right. They were like, no, the magistrate cannot stop them, and which is true. Which is true. The magistrate does not have the power to just stop them like that. And they decided to exercise their own right by bringing the proceeding, stay of proceeding, to court. But of course, when 2 elephants are fighting, the grasses will be the one to suffer it. And who are the grasses? Who is the grass? Baba Mohbad's family and the public. And that is why we felt the effect of 2 elephant fighting, the magistrate versus the Bankole and Smith. Baba, you are the neutral person. How can you diffuse this thing and talk this thing around the table? Miwa did not want to go around the table because doesn't want the blogger to fire him. Why are you so scared of your blogger? You don't want her to drag you at all because of the secret between all of you. So if Baba Mohbad wants to get out of the cage, he knows what to do. He knows what to do. You should just say it, and then everything's going to go out. Because if all of you are so scared, you cannot face Bukky because you know that's going to come for you, and you are putting the whole Justice for Mohbad hostage for Bukky because she wants Justice for Mohbad to come from our side. And so if Justice for Mohbad is not coming from our side, we are going to be held hostage. And you think we are going to be here for 4 years for Bukky, for her to be able to materialize whatever she wants to get? You think we have a right? You don't have a job, or we don't have a life that we're having after this Justice for Mohbad? That is the game that is being played. So if Baba Mohbad wants to get out, he knows what to do. Now I'm not saying that Bankole and Smith versus Shitu, they are friends. Baba Mohbad is aware of this. They communicate. Now let me tell you something. The day they want to bring the stay of proceeding, they want to bring the stay of proceeding to court. It was Bankole and Smith that sent a message to Shitu that